Welcome back, everybody. I am JustDaZack, and today we're going to have a look at Let Him Cook, a game that is very clearly inspired by Brotato, which in my book is a good thing, because Brotato is probably my favorite game of 2023 and 2022 for that matter as well. And we're gonna check out the demo. The full game is supposed to come out sometime in the near future of 2024. And without further ado, let's have a quick look at the settings menu. Also, I just want to point out, I love this main menu. I'm always a big fan of, it's just vibrant, has good music, and, yeah, this has a good feeling to it already. Settings menu, all the basic stuff is there. One thing is that I noticed, though, there's like no running and background options or so, because when I now click to my second monitor, which is very common nowadays, this happens. Nothing, the game just freezes. So that would be nice for the full game, to have an options to turn that on, but other than that, all the basic stuff for an early demo, nice to see. Let's hit play and let's see what this is about. Main menu, settings back, alright, class select, so we choose a character, weapon will be there, difficulty and map, fair enough. Oh, look at this guy, the mafia boss. Full version only. Okay, that's for the upcoming characters. These three have the Las Vegan. Unlimited free rerolls, high luck, every reroll increases enemy health and damage. Interesting. So for the shop, I suppose, very interesting. Bosses cooked. This is the butcher. Or butcher. Attack range up for every cleaver in inventory. High health, but also very slow movement. And the standard character, which is the executive chef, no strengths, no weaknesses, has the best head in the game. Well, that's very definitely the most flavorful, I suppose. And so far, it's the only one with a hat. Well, let's start with the standard character, and we choose a starting weapon, I suppose. Chef's knife, fruit. Slices food, it's a knife. Wine glass cannon, explosively good wine. Oh, that sounds very good. Cold python. Cold python dairy. Shoot spice. The splats on your screen damage enemies. Interesting. But the assault rifle, fully automatic assault fire. Loving this. The cheese grater cuts the cheese back and forth. Oh, that sounds cool as well. A peeler. Hey, actually one thing I know use as well. Skins food surprisingly fast. But we have a wine glass cannon, guys. We have to go with this. Also, it seems like weapons definitely have certain themes, like fruit, veggie, meat, dairy, green. Nice. What is with the assault rifle? Okay. It counts for meat. Isn't this like spice or so? Well, regardless, let's go with the wine glass cannon. Difficulty. Okay, balanced gameplay. Elite bosses. We're gonna go with medium. Let's go with that. The kitchen. You're combined in a kitchen table. Confined. Why can't I read? Welcome here, JustDaZack, where you get the best English imaginable. Kitchen table and must survive the food onslaught. Well, let's go. Let's cook in the kitchen. I like the button of no thanks. I want to go back. One thing I noticed, but hey, it's an early demo, that the loading times take a surprisingly a long time. Also booting up the game. But hey, early demo, so not too shabby. Dark space, we have this little character here moving. I always for some reason, just like movement and loading screens. But here we go. WSD to move. Oh, well, there we go. Dodge the projectiles. WSD to move. Dodge. Oh, did it. Okay, well, you are auto attack. You auto attack. Attack enemies 2 times. Neutral against nothing, veggie enemy. What is going on here in the background? What is that? Okay, so we have to go close for this to attack. Okay. One thing I already noticed. Oh, why can't I press escape here in the tutorial? I would like to turn off the screen shake. That is, because that's too much for me. This is something that induces motion sickness in me, I can already tell. Equipped fruit weapon. Okay, and slash. Weapons do more damage against certain enemies. Neutral enemy, veggie enemy. Here's a sense up. Oh, I'm weak against, well, nothing, right? Technically. Meat enemy, fruit enemy. So you're strong against, I don't know, a check mark? Fruit enemy. Neutral enemy, okay. And you're weak against nothing. That's not quite clear to me, not gonna lie. So we deal 1 damage here with our slice weapon. But this says slicing, right? And it's a fruit weapon. Strong against. Oh, we are strong against that. I thought the enemy is strong against something. Okay, got it. So fruit weapons, fruit thingies against fruit weapons. But why is a wine glass strong against fruit? Is it made out of fruit? I'm not that much of a, food connoisseur. Let's end the tutorial for now. So much going on in the background. Let's hope now in the main game I can turn... Okay, pause. Settings. Nice. Screen shake off. Yes, thank you very much. Also slightly animated. Weapon type distribution. Okay, that's cool. Whoop. I like this animation. Also, everything is vibrant and moving. Man, I enjoy this. This just feels alive and has a good, feeling to it. Okay, resume for now. Okay, first wave. Classic Brotato style. We have a weapon, gotta survive. Discovered kiwi. Okay, gotta get this. Guess we want the XP. So much music going on as well. Surprisingly, it seems like the main game is quieter than the main menu. Oh, it's dark. Oh, disc. All right, sure. Hey, Granny. What is going on? Okay, so we have a choice with the menu. Okay, this is the menu. $7. This is locked. I guess maybe rerolls. Can't pick this right thing. So what's the thing? What if I click this? Is this going forward? No, I can't click this, even though it's highlighted. Weapon distribution. Okay, it's still this. This is our current distribution. Also highlights the weapons that corresponds. Oh, we could refund the rusty wine glass cannon for 7 money. So it deals 25 food damage, I suppose. Fruit damage. Explosively good wine. So I guess that also has like explosive abilities, right? Didn't see that yet, but I would guess because it says that, right? Appetizers, weapon shop, or go to the next wave. Okay, so it's just like that. But don't we always want to go to the shop, like in Brotato? At least the options. Okay, class assistance. So can we get more? We can have assistance. Okay, fair enough. Incoming wave. It says there's going to be a lot of fruit and there's going to be some grain. Interesting. Mr. Bread rolls rerolls. Well, this is what we need to reroll. Look at him following the cursor. Blub, blub, blub. Cool. Okay, reroll all weapons for 3 money. Next wave, the menu. Why would I ever go back to the menu? Just give me the shop and then let me go to the next level, Why the extra clicks? But maybe there's gonna be more, right? We saw that in the menu there's like a third thing, so maybe that's gonna be important. Okay, shop. We have 7 money, so we can't afford the gourmet whisk, unfortunately, which deals dairy damage. This also deals dairy damage, so we can only afford this rusty knife. So how many slots do we have? Quite a few, it seems. Well, let's go with this. Slices food, it's a knife. Well, only 6, but extra weapon sounds fine. 1 money. Let's go to the next wave. Wave 2! We have the wine, we have the knife. We are the kitchen chef. Oh, what the hell is that? This is where they spawned them. Discovered serial killer. Okay, this heals us, I suppose. Okay, that's definitely more enemies. Also, the knife apparently is not a melee weapon, which I expected, like with... Oh, Brotato! Oh, no, that's a lot of... Okay. They deal damage. I think if we run into them, kind of hard to see when we take damage. Upgrades left. 2. Lactose intolerant. Dairy bonus. Dairy weapons do more damage. Okay. Scholar vacuum. Pull experience from farther away. 26. Okay, a little bit of that. So what happens if we don't pick up the experience in time at the end of the wave? Is it like in Brotato where we get it like in the bank for next upcoming stuff? Or does it just disappear? I wasn't able to see that in time. I mean, we don't have a dairy weapon yet, so that's sure. Let's have more vacuum. Another upgrade, naive. Dodge recovery. Decrease recovery time between dodges. Okay, like half a second. Fast learn experience. Increases experience gain from mobs, 8%. I mean, we're like in the second wave, so that sounds good. More XP. Can't just go bring me to the shop immediately, please. Fruit. Reroll all the fruit weapons for 3. Or just all. Interesting. So we have only a single fruit weapon, even though all 3 are highlighted. Okay. Next coming is gonna be fruit, dairy, and food. So, again, our fruit weapons are good against fruit, right? So this is against veggie, doesn't help us. Neutral. Okay, yeah. Okay, I like how this highlights us. So we could pick this weapon, which we could actually afford. Has the highest rarity. Wouldn't be that good against the upcoming weapons. But, I mean, maybe it's good. Skins, food, surprisingly, plus CDR. New players, most players have no idea what CDR means. Even I, who has played a lot of these games, I guess this means cooldown reductions? I'm guessing. I'm not even sure. That needs to be written out. Also maybe with a percentage or so, but at least written out. Rusty shotgun espresso. I like this. Shotgun with highly caffeinated bullets. There we go for 12. Dairy. I mean, we're gonna encounter dairy. Do I get a bonus if I have like multiple knives? Okay, 12. I kind of want to have the higher rarity thing, but dairy is going to be important. So let's get these 2. Because I want to see if we can like... Oh, 15! Wait, I have 15. There we go. Huh? Couldn't buy it there for a second. 25. Was it 25 before? So I think if we buy something, everything else increases in the same run. I gotta pay attention to that, because that wouldn't be nice. And next upcoming runs, okay, but not in the same run, because you think you have X money, and you know, then you click a thing, something else increases, and you're just suddenly you're not able to afford it. That's very frustrating. But what do I know? Assistant 1, hold weapons and attack similar to the player. Never leaves your side and never takes damage. Why do I have assistant suddenly? When did I pick that up? I never noticed this. Okay, next wave regardless. Let's go! Wave 3. Oh, look at the assistant. Actually has the shotgun and a knife. Also, yeah, oh, okay. So we can only have 2 weapons, and our assistants have the other weapons, so to speak. Alright, interesting. I wonder how that will be utilized. Would be interesting. So that's kind of what I'm hoping right now. That in the full game, like, we can go, like, maybe for a full assistant build or something. Like, our main character is super weak, but maybe our assistants are super strong. So one thing, like, he is circling something. I took damage sometimes. It's very hard to keep track with so much going on. Like, when do I actually take damage? Well, did I take damage? I think so. Maybe I regained something. So clarity, very important. There's maybe for a single enemy super cool, but right now I'm running around. I win, but with the spinning guy, I'm not sure if he ever damaged me. Maybe, probably, hard to tell. Dairy bonus. Dairy weapons deal more damage. Fruit weapons, okay, 6 damage. Yeah, definitely. We have at least 3 fruit weapons, right? Fruit. Feast a life steal. Gives a chance to heal after hitting an enemy. 2%. Observer. Attack range. Attack range up for all weapons. I mean, our attack range so far seems to be very bad, so I'm gonna take this. Oh, didn't it just tell us for a second how much damage each weapon dealt in the last run? That's cool. Why is it gone now? I would still like this. Okay, weapon type attribution, but that's just the weapon time, not the damage so far. But okay, weapon shop. Let's see. These are the passives. I like the art style, by the way, 2D, like very, you know, very vibrant as well. So if we're gonna fight meat and veggie, if I now highlight these weapons, our fruit weapons are not gonna be very effective. Also the dairy nuts. So we kind of want, well, veggie are also not good against meat, but at least neutral and good against this. This is a grain weapon, has extra range. So again, I think this means cooldown recovery. We're gonna get this. Also, at least it's tier 2. All right, we can reroll. Dairy, grain, so we don't want to reroll everything. But the question is, if I say reroll everything, will this also reroll the 3rd slot? Like right now, highlighted only says these 2. That's unclear to me. Like from the wording, I mean, it says weapons, right? So I guess this slot is just gone. Would be cool if we could reroll and get the 3rd slot as well. But let's say dairy. Huh. Okay, yeah, this needs to be optimized in my honest opinion, because this said only reroll the dairy weapons. We only had 2 dairy weapons, and the 3rd slot was, the left one was just empty. So I actually expected just to reroll these 2, and the 3rd one would have still been empty. But now I'm unsure what this means. Does it mean reroll everything and get only dairy weapons? I thought we would reroll the dairy weapons, because I don't want to reroll into dairy weapons. That doesn't help me right now. Definitely unclear. So we have a second assistant now. They just appear. Assistant 2 also holds weapons and attacks similarly to the player. Never leaves your side and never takes damage. Okay, so we have a second one. This one is purple, so I guess he has this weapon right now, right? Would be also cool with all the highlights, which I very appreciate, like the UI. Overall, like, especially for an early demo, I would say definitely very well done. And just some optimization in the wording sense. So I guess, yeah, what I'm trying to say is if I highlight one of these, would be cool to see which character has this equipped. Which for a full game, I hope would matter. Where you get like a choice and maybe reassign them or something. Where you can say, oh, this character, this assistant 2, I'm really gonna buff this one up, and I'm gonna give him the best weapons. So that would be a cool choice for a player, in my opinion. It doesn't seem to be there yet, but I'm hoping. Okay, reach change greater. I think this is the best. 24, or do I just reroll randomly? So this should reroll just all weapons, right? Now, come on, let's do it. Okay, yeah, it did. Rusty does illegal, dairy, grain. Oh, not good at all. Okay, veggie. Yeah, okay, it does not. Yeah, again, reroll veggie weapons tells me I reroll all my veggie weapons on the field. That's why it costs less, because it's more specific. Oh, it doesn't cost less now. It did before. So that's weird. Well, at least unclear, but it does seem to be, yeah, okay. That's how it works. It rerolls all the things into veggie weapons. Reroll for veggie weapons, so to speak. But now there's no trade-off. That's a choice. Okay, fair enough. Michelin Peeler, Veggie 50. Highest rarity 45. And we don't have the money. No. Can we lock in the choices? We can't. That's kind of sad. Would be nice to keep this for the next wave, for example. Right-click? No. Okay, we need at least one weapon. Well, I'm gonna buy this. So the question is it also like in... so far, it doesn't seem like in Brotato, like you can, if you have similar weapons of the similar type, you can fuse them together, upgrade them. That would be cool. But maybe, you know, let's just go next wave. Okay. I thought that. Wave 2. PJ Sandwich! You look cool, buddy. Okay, stuff happens. There we go. Give me the XP. I still haven't figured out, like, because so much is going on also with the left side on the claps. That's a little bit too much, frankly, to really keep track of what's happening. And I took damage now, didn't even notice that I did. So the question is also what happens with the XP. Alright, let's go. Oh, there's the Peeler. The Peeler actually seems maybe to be a little bit more unique. Or do weapons all behave the same? No, I had like a triple shot there with just some weapon, maybe? Maybe the shotgun? I'm guessing? Less XP. Why less XP? That's not clear to me at all. Sharpen pierce. Thrown weapons and bullets pierce an additional enemy before stopping. So the problem is, I don't know what thrown weapons and bullets are. I mean, bullets make sense. I don't know what counts as thrown weapons. So, because what I noticed right here, and which I notice now how good Brotato is, for example. Brotato is very good at very clearly showing you how weapons behave. Even with all so much going on, if you're surrounded by enemies, you know, I don't know, a spear shoots forwards with a longer range and pierces. And a shotgun, of course, has a thread shot, and you can tell when it activates. You can tell when the spear activates. You can tell that they activate in their own terms, separate from each other. And you have a fist that shoots slightly forward and often faster. And I don't know, you have a sword that has an arc, right? And I don't really notice this right now with the different weapons. I think it's supposed to be very similar. But with all the going, it's just, you know, and this is super hard to nail down. Don't get me wrong, I notice. But that's something I feel like that needs to be improved. More clarity there. Because I just have weapons, and they definitely work, but there's so much going on. We have a disco. We have a bunch of enemies. They also seem to have pattern. We have this clapping. It's a little bit too much, especially in these early waves where you just get overwhelmed, and it's very hard to... I just run around. Maybe I could collect XP. That's also not clear to me. How much XP do I get? Do I have an XP? Oh, it's actually at the top. Okay, fair enough. But... you know, at the end of the wave, we had like minus less XP. What does that mean? Where does that come from? What did I do? When did I take damage? That needs to be optimized, in my opinion. Like, it's definitely visual, you know, clarity, which is hard. And this is a very good baseline. I really like the presentation, especially all the UI elements. They're just very vibrant and have characteristic, and that feels very good. But yeah, chop, cooldown reduction, reduce time between weapon attacks. All of them, I suppose. That's pretty cool, yeah. So again, yeah, sharp piece, thrown weapons and bullets. Bullets, I would guess, means, you know, the shotgun. I don't know what qualifies as thrown weapons in my inventory. I would actually guess all the other 5. Definitely the knife, because I think I threw them. Clearly, it's not a melee weapon, which I originally expected, that there would be like either like a small slash or like a small like poking thing. But like visually, it seems I throw these knives. But I'm questioning this, so that needs to be optimized. That should be clear immediately. And again, Brotato does that. And I know I'm punching high up here, right? Or very down, because Brotato is very high up. But given that, I would again argue that it takes a lot of inspiration and does a lot of things very, very good. This game so far, again, presentation and stuff. This is still the most important thing, which is if hopefully your players don't notice this. But again, I'm not a developer. I'm just the most nitpicky YouTuber imaginable. But this is noticed because I care, guys. Seriously, guys, I care. Because this has already so much potential, regardless. Yeah, same with these green ones, these peelers. I would guess, of what I've seen so far, that these qualify as thrown weapons as well. And maybe the glass, because we are throwing wine, right? Again, this is not clear to me, and it should be clear immediately after 4 waves, I would dare to say and argue. And yeah, my opinion, at least these knives and the peelers are thrown weapons, and probably the knife, the wine. Regardless, we're gonna go chop, 50%, 15% cooldown reduction on all weapons, sounds pretty good. Fast learning experience, increase experience game, only 1%. I'm never gonna touch that ever again. 1% is just useless in this No, Scholar Welcome. Pull experience from further away. Yeah, that's a good increase. Let's go with that. Okay, spacing knockback. Enemies get knocked back farther when hit. Fair enough. 0 to 1. Carnivore meat bonus. Meat weapons, I mean, we don't have that, so more knockback. Workaholic. Projectile speed. Thrown weapons and bullets fly faster. Chop chop. Oh, yeah. More cooldown reduction. Again, seems like these two things are gonna be important later on. Right now, I always just want to go to the shop. Don't see a reason not to be there. Alright, so there's gonna be meat weapons, dairy, and fruit. Which is interesting, even though it's kind of cool if you could go with like a full combo of like going full out like only fruit weapons. Like a little bit of synergy. Like, again, like in Brotato, upgrade the weapons, try to go with something. And so far it seems because enemies have different weaknesses and strong suits, which is definitely interesting. I kind of wonder if this brings down build variety actually. Because that's the one of the cool things about Brotato again, right? That you get so much build variety, you can go all swords, all sticks, all shoot weapons, and you can combine them. Also, now that I talk about this, I kind of miss like a stat window, because we have increased the stats, but I don't know what my stats are. I don't know what my base damage is. I don't see the base damage of the... I mean, we see the damage of the different weapons, never mind. But I don't see, for example, like, what's my movement speed? How is the range of my pickup orb? You know, usually in the right side, again, Brotato, but also other games like Artifact Seeker. They give you all the stats here that you can adjust and how you influence them during a run, which is always nice to see, to get an idea what's even going on. Again, good baseline, could be improved. I think that's what I am missing, at least. Again, from the most nitpicky perspective imaginable. So take that with a grain of salt. That is, you know, like, for example, these assistants. Take them with a lot of assistance. Anyway, so what's gonna up? Grain. Maybe I should just try to go for higher rarity as soon as possible. 120 money. So I'm gonna reroll once randomly for 9 money. Yeah, I think I want to go higher rarity. 11 though, it's very expensive. Reliable assault rifle. Meat. Let's go with that. Let's go 25. Yeah, that's... I think that's... I feel like this can lead to easy frustration. So every time you buy something, everything else gets more expensive. I get it. But if you know, for example, this costs... right now we have 52 money. If I had two things, both would cost 25. And I would... Hey, cool, I can afford both. So I'm gonna buy the rusty rolling pin, and then the other one suddenly gets increased by 3 money, which previously cost 25. I'm just like, oh great, can't afford it now. That's frustrating. That's not fun. That's just frustrating because, yes... you know how it works, but again, other games usually have it like from wave to wave, because this also... oh, I'm bored it now, whatever. 27 money. So that's... yeah, I hope I made my point across. I don't want to just ride on that too much. And like, we have 4 assistants now. That's actually pretty cool. I like that you can have little minions that also work for you. Yeah, look at this. So much is going on. It's kind of hard to get any idea. I'm actually a little bit overwhelmed. Because I think it's too much going on. Like, also sometimes it's dark, we have, you know, bazillion enemies, there's stuff running in the background, we have the DJ sometimes that pops up, we have all the enemies, so many enemies that I guess attack differently. Ground beef, I can kind of keep up. So we run around, that works. I took damage now because I ran into a lot of enemies. We have the dodge button, but... okay, this is purple, so I guess XP maybe also stacks, I don't know. So we're doing stuff, but, you know, I just survive. I take damage occasionally. Again, minus less XP, I don't get that. What happens with the XP at the end? Should I always try to pick up everything? Dairy bonus. Dairy weapons do more damage. Enemies get more knockback, maybe? A little bit of lifesteal. Critical hits do more damage. So there is critical damage in the game. I wasn't even sure of that, because we don't have a stats window, right, between the runs. And the baseline seems to be 125 damage, but we don't know if we actually have any critical hit chance. So we don't have the stats of the individual weapons, like, again, like in Brotato, for example. So we don't know if they have individual crit modifiers, which again is one of the cool things about Brotato, that you can go, okay, maybe completely different weapons, but you go focus only on crits, only with, again, different weapons, only on weapon speed. Try to go completely crazy with that. Only on small weapons, but also high damaging weapons. That's so cool, but right now, that's because of the variation, I think, of different enemy types and attack types, that seems to be a little bit more limiting. Increase chance for a critical hit. Okay, so the baseline seems to be character specific, not weapon specific. Maybe it is. Would be cool if it was, because that would be so much more variety, but right now if it's character specific, at least we know it was 10%. Now I can't look up if it's like, I think we increased it to 24%, right? At least I don't see it. Weapon shop, maybe the character if I click on him? No. That would be nice. Again, this is an early demo, don't get me wrong, and I'm enjoying this, but I see so many things why Brotato is so good and so popular, because it nails these, you know, very transparent thing on a high degree level, and that's not easy. Don't get me wrong, I know it's not easy. Just gonna pick these weapons, they get more expensive. I don't know, that's the thing, I don't know what I maybe want to reroll for. We have the passive, so I can't reroll for cool passive, it's always just weapons. I guess always just higher, I can't refund a weapon, so we can't buy this. So I guess I just go by rarity then, right? And not cool artifacts like increase full, like a full lifesteal build, because these weapons also seem just, okay, some of them have more speed, but are there lifesteal weapons? Are there weapons that increase my experience and gains? Are there weapons that have more crit chance? So much cool stuff that could be possible, but I don't know, more damage, more rarity, right? Because more rarity, it also doesn't seem like a tier 3 weapon rarity has maybe more modifiers. I guess it's just more damage. Looking at this, you know, Precise Desert Eagle, this is now the yellow one is a Premier Desert Eagle. It just seems to be more damage and not more modifiers, but it just maybe the same modifier is more effective. Maybe, I don't know, that's not clear. So it's just higher rarity, more damage, I suppose. So I guess the best thing is just to wait for money until you have a full star rarity, because that's the best, right? Okay, let's go next wave. Wave 6. Also, we have no idea how many waves we actually need to survive, so I guess that was like a spawn thing, maybe? Hard to tell. It's actually bonbon. I think that's supposed to be bonbons, which is pretty cool. Definitely like the enemy design. So much going on. Too much going on. Still think that. Of course, we also have splatter effects on the screen, right? Again, I'm very happy that we are able to turn off the screen shake, though. I think that would have been too much. Look at these hot dogs. I think they have a charge attack, but they die so easily, it's kind of hard. Again, that's, I think, one of the cool things what Brotato does good. It just introduces the different behaving enemies just step by step. But now it seems like we have a bazillion one with the disco, with lights turning off, with items with different damage types. And weapons that kind of shoot. Do we shoot a muffin there? Sometimes I see stuff. Yeah, I think the game might actually be a little bit too fast. And I said that while we just had to slow down in the dark as well. Also, claps. I don't know if the claps mean anything, or if it's just a visual thing. Grain weapons, sure. Workaholic, projectile speed. I don't know, more weapons maybe? Spacing, knockback. More knockback, lifesteal maybe? I don't know. Pull experience farther away. Why is this 7.35? Is this... I think that's the baseline. That can't be our current one, right? Because I'm pretty sure we increased that to 24% previously or something like that. So again, this makes me wonder which it should be clear to me, I think. I don't know, sharpen pierce. I don't know, more damage. We don't see what bonuses we have. We really need to stat screen. Because this kind of helps in decision making, right? If there is decision making between, besides just taking, you know, the highest rarity weapons and maybe try to go like with, okay, whatever gives us more damage. Like even if a highlight now, we have meat weapons do more damage. We don't know how much more, because at least when we picked it up, it told us like 3 more damage or so. And you can of course choose this multiple times, right? So that's definitely missing as well. So I guess again, the best is just reroll and hope for higher rarity stuff. So I'm gonna go with this, 313 money. Apparently I'm very unlucky. There was a luck stat, right? I think there is luck involved. We don't know if we have any luck or not, because there was one character which had more luck, right? 76 for random reroll, like, and these are just... Oh no, I should never click this at all. Fruit? No, everything costs 11. No, this is... No, I'm not going to spend money also if it just increases by that much. So if I have luck, I don't know how to influence this if we have a stat. That's also one of the cool things. Again, Brotato, which I think there's a lot of comparisons here, is Brotato also offers trade-offs, right? Where you can choose like certain weapons that, or certain abilities that increases your damage but decreases your range damage, increases your damage but decreases your lifesteal, increases your dodge but decreases your overall health or something like that, which allows for so much cool variety. Again, that seems to be limited so far in this game. So I don't want to buy anything because I don't think it's worth it. I think it's only worth it to try go for the most highest rarity. And then there's... And it's only weapons, it's no abilities or something. And then it's also just, you know, yes, I have some bonuses to specific weapons, but I don't have an incentive to choose lower rarity weapons because I don't know, I can't fuse them. I just, you know, try to go for the highest rarity. I don't think there's any other incentive. I don't know if weapons behave different. Look at this, higher rarity, more damage. Not necessarily. These peelers seem to be insanely bad, but maybe it's just the enemy type that does this. Hard to tell. Also, I don't really focus on the screen right now. I just run around because it seems like enemy behavior does not matter. It just seems like do more damage before they get to you. Yes, we have a dodge button, but either it's too many enemies and the arena is too small, or you know, enemies die too fast to really matter for me to dodge them. And apparently I get achievements as well, but it doesn't really tell me much if I defeat certain enemies. I do like that seems to be the implication of a lot of variety, like spawning stuff is so, but it's just too much. Too much, too soon, too fast. Criticals do more. Again, I guess we have critical damage. All weapons do more damage, 15%. Sounds very overpowered. Okay, weapon shops, we're gonna reroll for 8. Look at this. We're gonna sell this. High rarity, now reroll for 12. Okay, super high rarity. I'm gonna take this. Deluxe peeler. I mean, these other peelers, like... It always seems to be the same extra bonus as well, just cooldown. I don't know. The rusting rolling pin, I think, actually dealt a lot of damage. So I'm gonna get rid of this, gonna buy this. Oh, no. I actually... Okay, misclick on me. I'm just an idiot. I wanted to reroll again. Also, wave now 70 seconds. That sounds like a long time, not gonna lie. These yogurts look cool, now that I actually for once get a little bit of an idea how they work. Also, it seems like maybe higher rarity are also bigger. I don't know. Is weapon size a thing? Again, it's so fast, it's really almost impossible to keep track of this. 46. So wave 8. Do we know if bosses appear at maybe like wave 20? Again, I should always try to get the XP, right? Do I always start a wave with like full life? Sometimes there's a health regen. I don't know. Is there a cool bonus again, like in Brotato, where I can make a build that tries to just focus on more health regen and survivability, or picking up health regen and that stuff happens? Hard to tell. PJ sandwich. Not gonna lie, he looks cool, like the DJ. Right, let's run around. Also, what is that stuff under the table? Does this apply enemies that are trying to go into the arena? Can I influence that, or is it just more stuff on the screen, which is maybe too much, I think. Oh, did I press space? Did I pick up something? Oh yes, you can also interact with the space. So, picked up stuff I didn't mean to. Okay, again, let's go fruit maybe? No, veggie. Michelin pepper, sure, let's go. Oh, I didn't mean whatever. We want to go, like, try to go with, like, red stuff, right? 21. Yellow. I mean, maybe this. I don't know. Oh, there we go. No. Reroll, 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 reroll. Michelin peeler. We apparently have a lot of peelers. Sure, like this. Blue, I think, is only 3 stars. Okay, another peeler. So that, again, that would be so cool if I had, like, any incentive, because I would know that peelers have, I don't know. I would guess, like, a peeler, if I use it in the kitchen, it's a little bit slow because I peel it with a long range, and probably also a peeler is important with having a like of attack area, so to speak, right? So that would be cool. That would be maybe more like a melee weapon, but with a long range and a high attack area damage, not necessarily high attack damage. So you would like to play around with that you cover a lot of ground and, you know, go with that. So now I have a lot of peelers, but there doesn't seem to be any synergy going on with that. Regardless, oh, a reroll costs 108 now. Yeah, that's definitely a steep increase. Maybe 33, 53, not enough. Next wave, okay. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit, guys, and now see if we get maybe a boss at wave 10 or 20. So I see you in a second. Oh, wave 10, we actually have an attention thing. Okay, enemy changes. Oh, it's a potato. Lazy potato, wait, what? And a TV. Couch potato and his best friend TV. Again, this is very, like, charming boss perks. Famine. 0 health regeneration and lifesteal during the boss fight. Okay, is this random? That's kind of hard if you want to do a complete build. That could be very punishing, but let's cook. Sure. So I'm just keeping shooting and I guess I run away. Okay, what happens? So we have 2 bosses. You jump. Okay, fair enough. Did I take damage? No. So we don't seem to see, like, how much health they have left. Doesn't seem to be like a health bar, so we don't really know how much we're doing. Okay, the peanuts. They're actually very well telegraphed. Okay. Oh, I can dodge them. Okay. Not gonna lie. Okay, we try to go away with him. You know, the projectiles aren't that fast. We can dodge them. This is very well telegraphed. I can't dodge that. He got me there. And okay, we can see visually that this guy took so much damage. So I guess we got him. Fair enough. Yeah, this is actually good. Enemies are slower. We actually have a lot. We see what's going on. Kind of hard to dodge this. I don't know. But this is maybe why we need survivability, which we don't have. That's kind of sad, actually. But this is cool. Yeah. This feels slower. This is why I personally enjoy this so much more. Because there's decision making. How I run. How I go. Okay. Is there a second phase? No, we did it. We pick this up. Congratulations, you cooked a couch potato on medium mode. Okay, we could go endless or exit. All right. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let him cook. Very early, I think this game needs more polish in clarity, transparency. Visually, you know, sometimes less is more. Sometimes slower is better. More cool. Let me make more strategic choices and decision making. Make it feel impactful, I think is what I tried to say. Because the UI, the presentation, the art design is super charming, super cool. I want to love this, not gonna lie. I really think this game has an amazing potential with its own style on Brotato, and I don't say cook it up, copy it, sorry, with all the cooking. I think this game really has a lot of potential, but I do think, you know, a little bit too fast, a little bit too cluttered with all going on, not enough meaningful decisions, cool building, or a variety of builds that are possible. I don't really see that. So I really hope that improves on that thing. And then, you know, with a little bit more of that, cool build variety, meaningful decisions, strategic decisions, not just between runs, but also during runs. Because in all the other waves leading up to the boss, I was just running around, not really paying attention, because I didn't know how strong I was. I just picked up the better stuff and then just was steamrolling the enemies. And they were quickly dying, so to speak, before I could even notice any of the patterns of any of the enemies. I think the only one I really noticed was, like, sometimes there's the bull that spawns bonbons and the hot dog sometimes tries to dash at you. I think there was also chili peppers or so, but, you know, all these enemies, there was too many of them, too much cluttered on the screen, and yeah, they were too fast, everything was too fast, so that I didn't really notice nor thus cared about the different enemy types, even though there seems to be a lot. So yeah, is this fun? It has the potential to be a lot of fun. I just think it needs to, you know, be cooked by him a little bit more in the oven. I hope this made sense. Give me feedback what you think. I don't want to be too negative. I think this is a lot of potential. I hope with all the nitpicking I didn't sound too negative, but I also want to, you know, convey my honest opinion, because I do think this has a lot of potential. I really do. Regardless, please tell me what you think. Please tell me what you I don't know what I'm trying here. Stay awesome, and we see each other in the next video.